yara nyilla domoro kadiate
boy janno CK's restaurant
sa nakko be ninna dimbal nimbe domoro kala janno
domoro seneyata adiyata topotoro fanan kende ma bije luntan during tamala abeka domoro ki janni adi manda wala de te ka we bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele ba de lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo pendin lo dunia kono domoro betama nyillom international o toda number 1
amanke ba domola jandama
esa domo jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa nakko sa futandin
oto sa nakko be mu CK's restaurant
dafa nan janna mu yat ni manje dorom bijam
aban
CK's restaurant, known for best quality food and customer satisfaction.
In communication, connectivity is everything. We ensure that the links never sleep. Quantities and qualities, all in our data service, providing efficient, reliable voice and data service. We believe if you're not up to speed, then you're going backwards. Communications have to flow as fast as the speed of light. Whatever business you're in, having someone who understands your needs is critical. That is why we just don't offer you technology, we offer you solutions. Enjoy Gamcel's internet broadband anytime, anywhere. Your national operator, Gamcel, Yaibaram.
Alright.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluo?
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 What is Baluo?
Baluo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baluo, better than sending money.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
I get it. Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyingi.
Okay. What's that? Nsila ID soto.
Sorry. I get it.
Bijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariya. Mbale ki janna nun kunu bara tariya.
Jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbali ya bere. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato ni fo bolong blabe.
56 branches mola soto Gambia ja.
Ha?
Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol. Nko kono kiya bere. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi topoto ni kodi maraw. Jannom number 1 di nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol ni fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je.
Wo moyo diat ha.
Apelenta
ni wo ka ni na lafta nyelen kendol e bina.
Yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Abaraka.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm in London that can help you with all aspects of your legal work. If you are looking at immigrating to the United Kingdom, Stewart & Co. can help you to set up business, buy houses in the UK, and will deal with all your legal works from start to finish.
For all your general immigration work, we can help you with that as well. If you apply for any form of visa, whether student visas, settlement visas, marriage visas, or a child wanting to come to the United Kingdom to settle with the family, we can help you to achieve your goals.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm specializing in
Chair. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين ليزدادوا إيمانا مع إيمانهم ولله جنود السماوات والأرض وكان الله عليما حكيما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Amen. Shukran. Imam Jallo, Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of power and might, the Lord of hosts, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the creator and preserver of all humankind throughout the whole universe. We continue to submit ourselves unreservedly under your dominion, your control. We do ask that you, by your Holy Spirit, that you will intervene in the situation and circumstances of all humankind throughout the whole world. That you grant peace, you grant tranquility, you grant stability, you grant cohesion, you grant understanding, patience, love, care and concern for one another. And we continue to pray that you guide us through this day's sitting, and that all the witnesses that will come before us, Lord, may they be able to boldly speak the truth and continue to guide the commission with discerning spirits to discern between truth and falsehood. And you, being the just judge, will reward everyone accordingly. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much indeed, Bishop Odiko. In 1948, on this day, the 10th of December, the General Assembly of the United Nations adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights at its meeting in Paris. The declaration recognized or proclaimed that as a common standard of achievement, I'm reading directly from the last paragraph of his preamble, it recognized them as a common standard of achievement for all peoples and all nations, and to that end, every individual and every organ of society, keeping this declaration constantly in mind, shall strive by teaching and education to promote and respect them for these rights and freedoms, and by progressive measures, national and international, to secure their universal and effective recognition and observance, both among the peoples of member states themselves and among the peoples of territories under their jurisdiction. This was the declaration that the Assembly adopted in 1948. It's a day that is very important. It's a day that is key to our mandate here at the TRRC. Violations of these declarations, violations of these norms is what we have been asked to look into. I hope we would follow the instructions given in this declaration to observe, to protect, and to spread these values that are enshrined in this declaration. Just wanted them to remind everyone that today is that Human Rights Day, and we share with the rest of the world in the observance of that day. Council, we have witness ready for today. If we do, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. We are ready to proceed. Mr. Osha, kindly bring in the witness, please.
I, Alagie Gaye.
Man, Alagie Gaye.
Alagie Gaye. Do swear that.
Mange watni.
I'll speak the truth.
Dina wax dëgg.
The whole truth.
Dëgg bi yépp.
And nothing but the truth.
Wax leneen lu nekkul dëgg.
So help me God.
Kon Yàlla dimbali ma.
Good morning, Mr. Witness.
Seede bi ñu ngi laa nuyu.
Welcome to the TRRC.
Ñu ngi laa dalal fii ci TRRC.
Thank you for agreeing to testify.
Di la gërëm li nga nangu pour ñoo joxe sa seede fii ci kanam commission bi.
Before you commence your testimony,
balaa nga commencé di joxe say seede.
I should inform you
dama la bëgg a xamal ne.
That it is a criminal offense
ne yàqal luwaa
to lie under oath in this country.
Pour nga waat ba pare wax lu doon lu dëgg fii ci biir réew mi.
It is also an offense to provide false information to the TRRC.
Te tamit yàqal luwaa tamit nga joxe fii ay seede yoo xam ne nekkul dëgg ci TRRC.
As such, you expected to be very candid and truthful in your testimony. We want to talk to you about the following topics today. Your biographical information. And of course your enlistment into the gendarmerie. And the events surrounding the coup of 1994. Mr. Chairman, just to digress a little bit.
Mr. Chairman,
we are receiving evidence from the witness about the 22nd July coup d'etat of 1994.
July 1994.
For the simple reason that even though we have received a lot of evidence on that subject, but there are still some loose strands and some rather significant evidentiary issues that are contradictory. And some adverse mentions which need to be clarified in view of the person's position at the time and his knowledge of events. It is prudent that or pertinent that we give him the opportunity to say something on that. We would also discuss how he came to leave the armed forces. His emigration to the United States, just briefly. Just so we understand, we don't have that too much of a gap in his testimony. And then we would discuss your return to Gambia. Just very briefly. It's not really significant in this story, in the narrative that we should. But just to have a good chronology and order of events. And then we will talk about events of August 2011. Your encounter with the NIA. And the impact that has had on you. And then the commission would give you the opportunity to say a few words. By way of closing remarks. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I'm ready.
Mr. Gaye, what are your full names, please?
Alagie Gaye. Alagie Gaye.
Mr. Gaye, I know you understand English, but you would have to wait for the interpreter before you provide your answer in the Wolof language. Okay. And also allow for 3 seconds between your speech and that of the interpreter. Okay, what are your full names?
Alagie Gaye. Alagie Gaye.
Is it Alagie or Alagie something Gaye?
Alagie rekla wala Alagie dara Gaye.
Alagie Gaye. Alagie Gaye.
Alagie Gaye, what is your place and date of birth?
Fan nga judo ak kañ nga judo?
Jarga Job, North Bank Division. Kerr Jarga Job, North Bank Division.
1st of August 1968.
1st of August 1968.
Where did you go to school?
Fan nga jàngee school?
Kerawan second primary school at secondary school Kerawan la ko defé.
I did my school in both primary and secondary at the Kerawan school.
And you finished secondary school in 1985, correct?
Yaa ngi jeexal sa secondary school atum 1985 noonu la.
Waaw loolu dëgg la.
Yes, that's true.
What did you do? What did you do when you finished your schooling?
Ba nga jeexalee sa njàngum school lan nga def?
Dama dekkoon suñu dëkk di dimbale suma papa si bay si tool yi moom baykat la woon.
After completing the schooling, I stayed at home to help my father on the farms because my father is a farmer.
Did you take up any gainful employment with the government of the Republic of the Gambia?
Xam na nag benn liggéey boo xam ne liggéeyal nga ko nguuri Gambia.
Loolu mu ngi amoon August, that is the 1st of August, mooy gendarmerie.
That happened on the 1st of August, which is the gendarmerie.
1st of August of which year?
Benn fanweeri August ci ban at?
Ñu nekk 1987.
That was in 1987.
And what did you do 1st of August 1987?
Benn fani August 1987 loo def?
Dama demoon gendarmerie dañ doon jël pour ñu am ni Gambien si lañ doon jël képp ko xam ne jàng nga school te jàng nga te qualified nga pare bu nga dem join gendarmerie nga dem fa ñu demee ñu la dem ma dem through the process bu nga xam ne ñoom loolu lañ ma laaj moo ne suma kayit.
Yes, I joined. There was a selection at the gendarmerie, so this is why I also decided to go because they said any person who has gone to school and completed schooling and you have papers, you can come. If you want to join, you will join. Then that's the time when I went there with my papers, and this is how I was selected.
And what was your intake number?
Yow biñ la jël noonu ci ban kuréel nga tollu woon ban number?
My 7th intake.
7th intake.
And for how long were you trained?
Ñanga mi nga doon def balaa nga commencé liggéey bi ñaata weer la toll wala ci ñaata at?
Asana at daal.
It was more than 1 year.
Where were you trained?
Fan lañ la jàngalee?
Fajara Barracks, Bakau.
It was at the Fajara Barracks in Bakau.
And who were your instructors?
Ñan ñoo la doon jàngal?
Ñu doon jàngal suñu RSM bi mu doon RSM Jammeh.
Our RSM was RSM Jammeh.
Nga am suñu instructor si nga Binaminte.
Our instructors, there was somebody called Binaminte.
Yeah, Jammeh mu phone. Then he was a sergeant. We didn't commit training school time, but he was a sergeant.
Yeah, Jammeh was there, and he was at the training school at that time, and he was a sergeant.
Musa Jammeh mu phone.
Musa Jammeh was there.
Musa Jammeh, is he known by any other name?
Musa Jammeh, am na beneen tur boo xam ne moom lañ ko dee ooye.
Malia Mungu.
And you mentioned Sergeant Yaya Jammeh. Who are you referring to?
Tudda nga fi it ku ñoo wax Sergeant Yaya Jammeh kooku mooy kan?
My former president of Gambia.
He was the former president of this Gambia.
And who were the commanders of the gendarmerie at the time?
Jamono boobu ñan ñoo nekkoon commander yi ci gendarmerie bi?
ñoom suñ commandant mu ngi nekkoon ñoom Congaan moo nekkoon training school dañ naan ñoom Armée Yao dañaan ñoom Sirif Mbay ak ñoom Modou Ndiaye ak Sénégal itam ñu ngi fa woon.
Our commander in those days was Congaan, and you have Armée Yao, Sirif Mbay, and there were some Senegalese also.
Congaan, what's his full name, if you recall?
Ibrahima
Congaan.
And Armée Yao, what is his full name?
Armée Yao moom lan muy turam dëgg?
Amadou
Souare.
And Armée Yao would be a nickname, correct?
Mel ni Armée Yao moom tur la rek buñ ko dee ooyee.
Wow.
Yes.
You eventually completed training in 1988 and you were deployed, correct?
Nga jeexal nag njàngum liggéey mi atum 1988 ci lañ la jël ci liggéey bi.
Wow, loolu dëgg la.
Yes, that's true.
Where were you posted?
Fan lañ la yóbbu pour nga liggéey fa?
Guard section, guard company la ñu yóbbu mooy peacekeeping guard duties
It was at the guard section there where I went to, and it was the peacekeeping duties unit.
In the Senegalese, you said the Senegalese were there when you were training. What were the Senegalese doing there?
wax nga fi ne sénégalais yi ñu fa woon jamono bi ñu leen di jàngal mbiri liggéey bi lan la fa sénégalais yi doon def.
time confederation la.
This coincided with the time of the confederation.
Sénégalais seen boppam ñun parti Seka moo nekkoon suñ commande moo nekkoon di commando of gendarmerie moom mooy in charge of the whole gendarmerie Wagani tam mu ngi woon training school.
Somebody called Party Seka was in charge of the gendarmerie. He was the commander. Plus somebody called Wagan.
At the end of this confederation, which made it possible for the Senegalese to be here and running our gendarmerie, what did you do at the end of the confederation?
gannaaw bi nga xamee ne confédération bi jeex na ba tax sénégalais yi nekkoon fii ci wàllu gendarmerie bi yow lan nga doon def nag gannaaw bu confédération bi jeexee.
dee bu confédération bi jeexee.
The day that the confederation ended.
That day man maa ngi nekkoon on QRF.
On that day I was on QRF.
And QRF would mean Quick Reaction Force.
QRS moom moo tekki
QRF
moo tekki ñi nga xam ne daal ñoo di yëngu ci yàlla jamono jàmp amee.
waaw loolu dëgg la.
Yes, that's true.
So bu loolu amee.
After that.
ki la dañ dem suñu néeg ñu nekk foofu moom mu nekk suma néeg den capitaine Niang si capitaine Niang ñëw suñu néeg mu ne ñu report si guard room bi.
After that, I went up to my house, and we were in my house until after some time, Captain Yang came there and told us to go and report.
The guard room.
The guard room. When we went there, we found Njai there.
Them State House, take over the State House. From the Senegalese, they are going.
He told us, you people are going to the State House. You are going to take over from the Senegalese at the State House because they are going.
Number for another 25 or it's not going to be more than that.
Well, the amount of us who went there will be about 25, but I think it will be not more than that.
State House.
That's how we went to State House.
We never State House,
when we went to State House, we found Yaya Jammeh there.
When you started training, he was a sergeant.
Wow.
At this time, what was his rank?
Lieutenant.
He was a lieutenant.
And what was he doing there?
It was a surprise to me, or
it was a surprise to me. I don't know how he went there, but that's where I met him.
The question is not how he went there. The question is what was he doing there?
waaw moom lan la fa doon def moom dañ ko fekk moom bu ko fekkee foofu moom lu ñuy wax mooy dem leen toog over foog naa moom léegi lu mu mën a understand mooy lu mu mën a tànk mooy moom ak kii nii Major Njie ñun ñoo njëkkoon a dem xam ne moom Major Njie la àndatoon. because bu mu ne si lañ gis ne Major Njie moom demoon a take over from the commander.
Yes, when we went there, we met him there with Major Njie, and that was the time when they informed us that you people, you should take over. So I thought that he went there with Major Njie together.
Was he working at the State House at the time?
Jamano bobu daf don liggéey State House fofu.
No, kenn liggéey State House. Why time bu mun confederation bi jeena Gambians have to go and take over. Xagna mom dañ ko won pour mu dem, but I don't know.
What did you personally go there to, sorry.
At that time, the confederation has just ended, and maybe they might have called him to go there for the taking over, but that's how we found him there.
Was he posted there?
No, I don't know that.
Did Yaya Jammeh ever serve at State House?
Yaya Jammeh must not live at State House.
Did it? To my knowledge, no.
No, to my knowledge, no.
But on this, for how long did you serve at State House?
Yo, ban dir na neka fofu delegate State House.
Man State House am na fa almost man ni dem for 1989 ba buma jehal suma service. That was 1989 la fa dem ba buma jehal suma service.
I went there in 1989 up to the end of my service.
9 years, I'm not for something like that.
I think I spent 9 years there.
But you have no recollection of Yaya Jammeh working at State House being, in fact, part of the presidential guards.
Mon mënuloo fàttale ko Yaya Jammeh doon liggéey State House bokk ci ñi nga xam ne ñoo doon garde président bi.
No, for na cancel yow I think you missed the miss point bi. Ndax lu xew mooy dañ ma laaj ne time buñ fa demee mooy bu coup d'état bi amee bu changes amee bu confederation bi jeexee buñ demee State House ndax well before Yaya Jammeh dem na fa am de moo tax ma jox la di answer.
Maybe, as he said, the council might have missed the point because you asked me what was he doing there. I said at the end of the confederation, that was the time when we were told to go to the State House and we found him there.
Well, if you don't understand the question, just ask me to clarify. My question was Yaya Jammeh posted? Was he deployed to State House? Did he work there at any stage?
Ndax am na benn jamono boo xam ne Yaya Jammeh ewal nañ ko foofu pour mu dem di liggéey State House.
Waaw liggéey na State House because ñoo fa nekkoon.
Yes, he worked at the State House because we were there with him.
So the point I was trying to make is that the platoon that was sent, or was it a company? Because company would be about 30. The 25 that were sent to State House worked under Yaya Jammeh in the initial days, correct?
Li ma bëgg a leeral foofu rek mooy ndax ñaar fukk ak juróomi soldaar yooyu nga xam ne ñoom lañ ebaloon State House dañ doon liggéey ci ron Yaya Jammeh ndax.
Waaw loolu am na.
Yes, that's how it happened.
And in fact, Yaya Jammeh worked at State House for some time.
Bon Yaya Jammeh liggéey na State House ab diir.
Waaw liggéey na fa ab diir.
Yes, he worked with us there for some time.
And what were your duties at State House?
Yow lan mooy woon sa liggéey foofu State House?
Man first State House man ci physical guard bi laa bokkoon.
At the initial stages, I was part of the physical guards.
Then bu fa jógee ñu yóbbu ma nekk building president bi ma nekk foofu doon as a security too.
And after that, I was taken to the president's building, and I was the security there too.
That is loolu mooy office bi, main office of the president.
That's the president's main office.
Bu mu fa jógee ma nekk ci bodyguard section bi.
From there, I became part of the bodyguard section.
As at 1994, which section were you working?
In 1994, ci ban fànn nga ci doon liggéey?
1994 time bu bodyguard section bi laa bokk.
1994, still I was at the bodyguard section.
And what were the responsibilities of bodyguards?
Bodyguard yooyu doon garde président bi ñoom lan moo woon seen cër ci wàllu liggéey bi.
I didn't say bi doon garde président bi. It may have been to guard the president. The question is, what was the responsibilities of the bodyguards in general?
Ñi nga xam ne ñoo fa doon garde foofu noonu bodyguard yi ñoom lan mooy woon seen taxawaay.
Bokk na ci cër bu nga xam ne ni ñun amoon nañ ko as bodyguard.
There is a part of this thing as bodyguards which we did.
First family bi muy président bi jabaram ak njabootam.
First family, that's the president's wife and his family members.
Fépp fu ñu dem ñun ñooy dem ak moom.
Wherever they are going, we accompany them.
Moom président bi itam fu mu dem itam ñun ñoom moomaay dem.
Wherever the president himself goes, we go along with him.
Mbiri sécurité si ñun la nekk.
All his security matters were rested on us.
To who were you attached?
yow ci kan lañ la tegoon pour ngay ko garder.
Man Demba Njie moo nekkoon suñu boss.
Me, Demba Njie was our boss.
To who in the first family were you attached? Was it the president, the first or second lady, or family members? Who were you attached to?
Ci kër buur bi foofu ci kan lañ la tafoon daal nga di ko garder président bi la woon njëlbeeni soxnaam wala ñaareel bi wala ci njabootam gi.
No, ñun bodyguards ñun ñëpp lañ dee liggéey dañ dee liggéey président bi dañ dee liggéey njabootam dañ dee liggéey ñëpp dañ dee liggéey.
As for us, the bodyguards, we work with each and every member of the family. We work with the president, his wife, and his family members.
On 21st July 1994, do you recall where you were?
ñaar fukki fan ak benn ci weeru July atum 1994 mun nga fàttaliku fan nga nekkoon.
Waaw mun naa ko fàttaliku bu baax a baax.
Yes, I can remember that day very well.
Tell us.
wax ñu.
1994, 22nd July.
You were asked about 21st July.
21st of July. Wow. Mu fekkoon si airport bi.
That found me at the airport, the 21st of July.
What were you doing there?
Loo fa doon def.
Dañu selegoon man ak benn NIA officer Joe Gomez ñu dem nekk foofu on advance bi.
I selected myself and Joe Gomez to go to the airport and be the advance survey.
Joe Gomez, for which organization was he working?
Joe Gomez moom ci ban mbootaay la doon liggéey.
Moom NIA officer la.
He was an NIA officer.
There was no NIA at the time.
Then NSS officer.
He was the NSS.
So he was part of the intelligence service, the National Secret Service.
Bon moom bokkoon na ci ñi nga xam ne ñoo doon amee kaaraange gi ci wàllu sekkara jamono jooju.
Wow.
Yes.
You said you were at the airport. What were you sent there to do?
nga ne yaa ngi woon ci airport bi lan lañ la fa ebaloon pour nga def fa.
Waaw ñun ñu nekk bodyguard suñu liggéey doon fu président bee dem balam fa fu moo ñëw balam fa àgg ñu dem ñu seet foofu noonu.
As we, the bodyguards, wherever the president is going to, or if he's coming to a certain place, we as the bodyguards, we have to go there.
As an advance party to observe the environment, what is happening there. That's what you meant to say, right?
mel li nga tekki loolu mooy dañ leen a jiital pour ngeen dem seet béréb bi xam la nga xam ne moo fa xew.
Waaw loolu dëgg la.
Yes, that's true.
On that day, prior to your deployment, were you given any briefing?
Bés boobu nag balaañ la fa doon ebal ndax xamal nañ leen la nga xam ne moom ngeen fa war a def.
Déedéet waxuñu dara da nga mën a demal si airport bi rek président dafa ñëw rek bodyguard ma gis ne si nooma rek ma dem.
No, they didn't tell us anything. There was no briefing. We were just told that the president is coming, and so you have to go to the airport. So this is how we went to the airport.
Did you hear any rumors of significance at that time?
jamono boobu déggoon nga ay yenn mënu yoo xam ne xëj na lu am solo la woon daal ci jamono boobu.
bu ma dem fu mu xamoo dara te kenn waxuma dara te I don't know nothing.
When we were going there, nobody told me anything, and I didn't know anything because I was not aware of anything.
What time did you leave the airport on that day?
Ban waxtu nga bàyyeekoo ci airport bi bés boobu.
The president bi ñëwee si lañ join convoy bi ñu dem ak moom ba State House. Si laa ñibbi suma kër.
When the president came, he joined the convoy with him and went with him all the way to State House. Then afterwards, I went back to my home.
Did you notice anything untoward, anything abnormal on that day?
ndax seetlu woon nga fa dara loo xam ne daal xëj na faralul di am jaaduwul bés boobu.
While you were at the airport?
jamono ja nga nekkee ca airport ba.
Waaw loolu am na.
Yes, something happened.
ndax si airport bi gis naa kera ñuy saaj the color party.
Because at the airport that day I saw the color party members were being searched.
What do you mean by color party?
loo tekki boo waxee ne color party mooy lan.
maanaam président bu ñëwee ñi nga xam ne nii dañ dee nekk ñi soldat yi dee taxaw di ko teeru ñooñu gisoon naa ne dañ gisaan nañ comme ni Yaya Jammeh gisoon naa itam ni bis amoon nañ ko foofu si airport bi.
The soldiers who always come and form and make a formation to meet the president, I saw them being disarmed at the airport that day, and even Yaya Jammeh, I saw him being disarmed.
And of course, disarmed, yang ci jublu, yang ci wax ci wolof ne nangu nañ gànnaayam.
Waaw.
Yeah.
And apart from that, you did not see anything else that was abnormal.
Gannaaw loolu nga wax ni gisuloo fa leneen loo xam ne daal faral di am.
waaw moom Yaya Jammeh bu ko bu ñu defee loolu ba pare léegi ñu man moo nekk si biir oto bi képp ku nekk si ku nekkoon ci airport bi witness na it everybody knows that so moom lu mu def mooy dafa xaar ba nga xam ne man gis na maa ngi dem si oto bi moom Yaya Jammeh mu ñëw foofu dafa xam man de ree.
Yes.
foofu noonu nag ñu bëri ñu ma doon xool. after nag si lañ delluwaat back to State House ñu ñëw.
Something happened because after he was disarmed, Yaya Jammeh came to me and he was talking to me, but he was also laughing. And that a lot of people at the airport observed that, and people were looking at us. And after that incident, that was the time when we left and went to State House.
What did he say?
No, they have normal jokes, my mom.
Usually we share jokes, myself and him.
What did he say?
Le mo moy maire bi dafa amone ben bes bu demone ben opération dafa amone kini ben auto ñu fa nek ci bit auto bi ñuy seven mu ne ma gaay nekkon ci auto bi ñu ngi seven non la paré mu ré, and that was what he said. So lol is normal fu ma gis rek Yaya Jammeh bu ma gisé sax daf day ré because of that incident, because ñun dañ tito ñu nek ci ben auto paré ñu seven. So lol la wol normally mo tax sax ma mom dañ close on because yu bari dañ ko daan def ma mom mo san mu Yaya Jammeh.
Well,
ñu nekkoon State House.
am na lu ma understand foofu de maire wax nga maire ban.
maire bi ñoom dañ nekkoon ci benn oto bi nag convoy bi doon dem pare léegi bu ñu gisee soldat yi ñu si ñoom ñu tiit ñuy seben so loolu laa ree loolu lañ doon wax itam kere loolu la ma waaye apart from waxuñ dara.
There was an incident when we were in a convoy and we went to some old women, and I think they were scared up to the point of somebody wetted herself. So then we laughed, and that's always what we use as a joke between me and him. So that day, that's what he told me when he came. He reminded me of that incident, and we all laughed.
Did you suspect anything?
I'm not a law for one best move.
No, suspect mo dara waaye si guddi gi bu ma ñëwee ba suñu résident suma benn xarit Oman bu mu te dama mu kunkum suma bunti nekk mu ne ma booy mu ne ma lii moo xewoon lii moo waroon a xew Yaya Jammeh dañ baroon a parewoon pour coup waaye dafa fii bu nelaw.
What happened is that at night when I was at home, a friend of mine called Omar Ndur came to my house. He knocked my door. When I woke up and met him, he told me when something was supposed to happen. Yaya Jammeh and his people wanted to stage a coup, but as for now, it has failed.
Did he tell you anything as to the status of Yaya Jammeh at that time?
Na waxoon na la dara ci anam yi nga xam ne ci la Yaya Jammeh nekkoon jamono boobu.
Waaw waxoon na mu ne ma dat ne sama wana mu Yaya Jammeh dañ ko arrest.
He told me that Yaya Jammeh has been arrested.
And what did you do after that?
Gannaaw bi nag lan nga def?
Ma tëdd ba ci bët set ci suba gi.
I went to bed until in the morning.
Didn't you guys decide not to sleep?
Ndax nangutoowu leen nag ne bu kenn nelaw?
Moom wax na ma loolu waaye soldat bu la sa morom soldat ne bul nelaw rek that means na be prepared.
Yeah, he told me that. And if a soldier tells his fellow soldier that don't sleep, that means you should be prepared.
Did you prepare?
Ndax waajoon nga pare woon nga?
Waaw.
Yes.
What did you do?
Loo def?
Dama tëdd waaye du ma nelaw.
I went to bed, but I didn't sleep.
Okay. Interesting one. So, and what happened in the morning?
Suba sa nag lu xew?
We received a new telephone from our bodyguard section.
I received a call from our bodyguard section.
Minimum report to the State House.
And I was told to report at the State House.
We advance party to Nigeria.
They said I should join an advance party to go to Nigeria.
Advance party to Nigeria.
I should be a member of the advance party to Nigeria.
What day was this?
When this law?
That was 22nd July.
That was the day itself, 22nd July itself.
What time did you arrive at the office?
Ban waxtu nga aga ci office bi?
Around Manfa Agabori 9 dal.
I arrived there around 9 o'clock.
Did you notice anything that was abnormal that day?
Bes bobu suba soso ndax fofu tamit setlu nga fa dara lo xamne dal faralul de am.
No man seetlu ma leen waaye bu ma ñëwee fekk dama ñëw rek dugg biir State House ma fekk lanta moom tamaam mu ngi taxaw foofu bu mu fekkee lanta moom tamaam mu ngi taxaw foofu moom mu ne ma tàngoo dat Alaaji yow yaa ngi fii.
I didn't observe anything, but when I arrived at the State House that morning, I found Lantombon Tamba standing there. And what he told me was that, thank God, Alaji, you are here.
Where did you live at that time?
Jamara joju fan nga dekon?
Ñu dëkkoon si benn kaam ñu ko woowee Cocktail City mu ngi nekk gannaaw MRC boori Marine International School ñu ñëw Marine International School ñoo si fence.
I was living at a camp called Cocktail City, which was just behind the MRC camp. In fact, we shared a fence with the MRC, that's with the Marina school.
That's in Fajara, right?
That's where I was staying.
Wow, Fajara.
Yes, it's Fajara.
How did you get to Banjul that morning to arrive at State House at 9?
Naka nga dembe Banjul nag be muna aga State House juróom ñeenti waxtu ci suba.
Man dañ ma ko wax rek ma dugg taxi rek dem.
When I was informed, I decided to join a taxi and go.
Did you notice anything at the bridge?
Ba nga eggee ca bridge ba seetlu nga fa dara.
Déedéet time bu ma demoon de amul lenn loo xam ne nii apu na xanaa bu ñëwee ba State House si laa door a xam ne waaye bu ma demoon ci bridge bi foofu amul lenn lu mu fa gis.
On the way going, everything was normal. There was nothing abnormal at the bridge. I didn't observe anything there. It was when I went until I reached the State House, that's the time I observed things. But on the way, things were normal.
It is most likely, therefore, that you arrived at State House before 9 o'clock.
Bon na hit ñu mun na am ne ba nga àgg State House boobu 9 juróom ñeenti waxtu tegaagut.
Waaw loolu laa moo tax man la between 8 or 9 loolu laa ko.
That's what I said. It was between 8 and 9.
Okay. So you continued your work at State House, correct?
Léegi nag nga continuer def sa liggéey sa State House doon la.
Waaw bu ma ñëwee fekk fa lanta moom bu ma waxee loolu mu ne ma demal ma join Bajo. C'est la xamal sama bopp ne fii nii am na lu fi xew. Am na lu fi war a xew itam.
It was the time when Lantombon talked to me. He then told me to go and join Bajo. That was the time that I suspected that something is afoot or something is going to happen here.
What was Lantombon doing there?
Lan la fa Lantombon doon def?
Lantombon moo kon suñu boss moom itam ci commander si la bokkoon at the State House.
Lantombon was our boss. He was among the commanders at that time at State House.
Do you recall what his rank was at the time?
Fàttale ko nga ban maxaama la yore woon jamono boobu.
Lieutenant Law.
He was a lieutenant.
And Bajo, what's his full name? The Bajo he sent you to?
Bajo boobu mu la ebal noonu lan mooy turam?
Mooy commander Bajo moom moo nekkoon captain Bajo Lamin Bajo.
He was the commander. He was Commander Bajo or Captain Bajo.
Did you do as you were told by Lantombon?
Lantombon wax noonu def nga ko.
Waaw def naa ko.
Yes, I did that.
Tell us what happened when you went to Bajo.
Léegi nag wax ñu lan a xew ba nga eggee ca Bajo.
bi ma jógee si Lantombon de dem si Bajo rek noonu laa tasee Bajo mu ngay génn si kaw office vice président Sekou Sabali moom ak ADC Gassama.
When I was going to meet Bajo, we met on the way. He was coming from Sekou Sabali's office And along he was coming with Nganamo Kano Andon. He was coming along with ADC Gassama, Lamin Gassama.
So Bajo Munuma.
So Lamin Kababajo told me
Commander State Guard.
He was the commander of the state guards. He told me to arrange a convoy.
Convoy bi fona bon faté dal 2 to 3 car dal mënu passer dal ñetti auto la dal mënu passer.
If I can remember, it was not more than 3 vehicles.
By first auto bi,
but the first vehicle,
American ambassador auto bi la.
It was the American ambassador's vehicle.
Benen auto bu fa topa.
The other vehicle following that,
Pajero loan.
Huh?
Pajero.
It was a Pajero.
Mitsubishi Pajero.
It was a Mitsubishi Pajero.
Then
and he told me we are going to collect the PA.
That is Sadauda Kairaba Jawara.
That's Sadauda Kairaba Jawara.
What was the third vehicle?
So Lola Habu the number of auto I from now auto motor money near auto Mohammed Lila.
Yes, this is what I said. These 2 vehicles, I was able to recognize these 2 vehicles as I described just now.
So when I
was waiting near those vehicles there,
2 American soldiers.
2 American soldiers.
Special soldiers.
They are special soldiers. They came and joined me there.
Bajo Seku Sabali ak Pabi.
Bajo came with Seku Sabali and the old man.
Lamin Gassama.
And Lamin Gassama.
Pabi Jawara si bopam.
Jawara himself.
Ak Seku Sabali.
And Seku Sabali.
American ambassador.
They boarded the American ambassador's vehicle.
At ADC Gassama.
With ADC Gassama.
Lamin Kababajo si bopam.
Lamin Kababajo himself.
Man.
With me myself.
We joined that Pajero.
We boarded the Pajero.
At Domi Jawara.
Plus Jawara's children, plus Jawara's family members.
Lady Chilton Silla Bokon, Mujawar, Mujawar, Otobu, Seku Sabali Nekon Jawara, Lady Chilton, I'm sorry for the Nekon.
And Lady Chilton also boarded the vehicle where Seku Sabali and Jawara himself were.
Did you hear any conversation between Jawara and people who were around him at the time regarding his relationship with what was happening at the time?
Ndax bang fa nekké déggon nga yeen kàddu yoo xam ne dox na diggante Jawara ak ñam fa nekkaloon lu aju ci xew-xew boobu nga xam ne moo fa doon xew.
Lo gisuma ñu wax xanaa leen rek laa gis ñu wax ko ne ko mu ne ko mu simi mbon bi xaftaanam bi beneen xaftaan bi def ko simi woon so frog la demee woon ñun ñëpp dañ simi moom Seku Sabali yëpp dañ simi woon seen xaftaan yi frog lañ demee woon.
I didn't hear them discussing anything. The only thing I heard was that they told him to remove his gown, the top gown. And he did that. He himself with Seku Sabali, they all took off their top gowns and they were left with frocks or the under shirts that they wore.
So, just a moment. Were there any other soldiers around at the time? Any other members of the presidential guard around at the time?
Jamono boobu ndax am na ñen ci soldat yi nga xam ne ñoo di garde président bi ñoo xam ne ñu fa woon.
Waaw am na ñu fa ñu ñang fa.
Yes, people were there.
But problem du am mooy.
But the problem that occurred was.
Para da nga wax ak sa morom ni du dee wax.
That day you will talk to even somebody that you know, he will not respond.
When was this? Before the PA or Sadauda was taken away, or after he was taken away?
Li nga wax ni kañ la woon balaa ñoo yóbbu Sadauda wala gannaaw buñ ko yóbbu ba pare.
Bala ñoo yóbbu Sadauda man bu ma ñëwee ci State House loolu moo fa nekk da ngaa wax ak sa morom yi du dee wax.
Before they took away Sadauda, that's the time I'm talking about. When I came to State House, you will talk to somebody, and he will not talk to you.
Why was that?
Africa.
This place is Africa.
As at that time, was it known to you, the security at State House, what was happening? Was it known to you?
ba ci jamono jooju ndax xamaloon nañ leen yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a amee woon kaaraange gi foofu State House xamaloon nañ leen li doon dox.
waaw time boobu moom dégg nañ ne ñi move nañ ñu Yaya Jammeh ñu move nañ ñu coup d'état mu ngi am.
Yes, at that time we've heard the news that Yaya Jammeh and his people, they have already moved and there was a coup in the offing.
And where was Jawara taken?
Fan lañ yóbbu Jawara?
Jawara ñu yóbbu ko ci seaport bi la American Navy ñu nga amoon seen benn gaal bu fa nekk foofu lañ yóbbu Jawara.
There was an American Navy ship at the seaport. That's where they took Jawara.
And for you, what happened?
Yow nag yow sa bopp lu xew?
Man foofu bu ñu yóbboo Jawara pare léegi ni dañ fàtte woon briefcase yi Jawara si biir oto bi ñoom ADC moom moo def loolu. dafa fàtte woon briefcase yi ADC kii ni Jawara bi ak Seku Sabali si biir oto bi.
When we took them up to the seaport, in fact, they forgot Jawara and Seku Sabali's briefcases in the vehicle.
So Bajo wax na mënoo dem jëli briefcase bi.
So Bajo told me to go and pick those briefcases.
Ma ñëw jël briefcase yi.
I went and collected the briefcases.
ñëw lu ko dugal si biir gaal bi.
When I came, I wanted to go inside the ship with those briefcases.
Americans yi.
The Americans.
Seen security nekk si bunta bi foofu.
Their securities who were at the gate there.
ñu ne ma jox leen briefcase yi.
They said, let me hand these briefcases to them. I said, no, I will not give you these briefcases.
It's not you people.
I will give it to my commander, but not you people.
Okay.
They said, okay.
Bajo
came out. I gave him the briefcases. He said to me to wait for him.
They
are going to pick up the security advisor.
Director General NSS then.
Plus the Director General of the then NSS.
So I
was waiting.
So when
he went in to go and drop the briefcases,
American ambassador driver
the driver of the American ambassador, because as you know, civilian matters. He went and took our guns.
That federal Bajalon at ADC Gassama, the same AK-47.
The guns he picked up were Gassama and Bajo's guns, the ADC Gassama.
So federal
he was standing there with those guns.
Navy.
The Navy.
The Gambian Navy.
Gambian Navy.
Captain Asan Sar.
Captain Asan Sar.
Mom time mom lead on that section Navy section Galbi.
He was heading the Navy section who were on board the ship.
Asan Sar?
Asan Sar, yes.
Asan Sar.
You had two SARs there.
Nyari Sara fa nek da.
Light skin SAR or the dark skin SAR?
Oh, heskele wala ku ñuul ke.
Twins lañ won. After one time he was the army commander, something like that. Wow.
Twins.
So,
after that,
Mom came American ambassador drive from the Bunke Fetali.
When the American ambassador's drivers was holding these guns,
Sansar
came and found him there. And took the guns from him. When he took the guns and he was going, and myself and Bajo, we were descending from the, coming down. Then I told Bajo that these guns are yours, you yourself and the ADC's guns. I told him by all means we should take these guns. Then Bajo told me, Alagie, it is not worth it, just leave it. I told him I will take these guns. In any way. So when I went to collect the guns, how I am going to take these guns, you will see. And even a groundnut will not be opened. I left him there and I went. I went to Asan Sar.
Full section.
There are full section there. I asked him, why are you taking our guns?
It was just with a civilian, that's why we take it.
Sam told me that it was with a civilian. This is why I decided to take it.
I
went and gave Bajo the guns.
We did State House.
We went back to State House.
You went with who?
Bajo Kababajo.
I went with Kababajo.
We did State House.
When we went to State House,
we realized when we
went to State House, we discovered that some members of Jawara's family were still at the State House. That was Mariama Jawara
and Fatumata
Jawara.
We have to cut this part short. Okay. Okay. Arrangements were made for the rest of Jawara's families who were there to be also taken to the vessel. Was that the case?
When you got tell board rek njaboti Jawara if you deson defon nañ ay terrain pour ñoom tamit ñu dem dugga ca gaal ga.
Wow.
Yes. That how it happened was
when
I took Mariama Jawara,
Gambia High School.
I took one of the vehicles when I went all the way to Gambia High School.
And
at that time, Fatmata Jawara was going to work.
Then the coup was on.
And the coup was already on. And it was just a short while before she was about to meet with the soldiers. We decided to barricade the way in front of her. She was scared.
Let's focus on the more important issues.
Okay.
She was also picked up and taken to the vessel. Is that the case?
State House. Why Fali Jabo Moko Busi Beso Modemon Naman State House, Galbi.
Yes, when I took a picture, I came all the way back to State House. It was Fali Jabang who took her to the vessel because I decided that I will not return to that vessel.
We are more interested in what happened at State House until the coupist arrived at State House.
ñun li ñu gën a itteel mooy lan moo xew State House ba nga xam ne ñi doon def coup d'état bi ba jamono jiñ egsee foofu State House.
Okay.
Okay.
How did you organize yourselves at State House?
Naka ngeen boole
the arrival of the coupist at State House.
Naka ngeen boolente seen boppa State House bala ñi def coup d'état bi di egsi foofu.
Waa xam nga man wax naa la man ne man nekkuma foon man dama ñëw te lii mooy suma mission man nii laa def.
Yes, as I said, I was there. I was not there initially. Then when I came there, I said what I did, and this is what I said.
When you returned to State House with Fatoumata Jawara, and they were taken to the vessel by Fali Jabang, what did you do?
Banga jëlu si waate State House and ak Fatoumata Jawara, Fali Jabang jël ko yóbbu ko ca gaal ga yow lan nga def?
Man noonu laa dem ma bokk ci ñi nekk State House ma ne bu ñoo fetal bu ñoo xeex dañoo xeex man because that was it but dama ne I'll be part of the team who will defend the State House.
That was the time after their departure of Fali and Fatoumata Jawara, I decided to join those who were left at the State House because I intended and I had that in mind that if there is going to be a fight, I will fight to defend the State House.
And how were you organized?
Léegi naka ngeen boole wante seen boppa?
Well, within that short period.
When I was there, within that short period,
Edward with his team.
That was the time we saw Edward with his team coming.
The question is, how were you organized?
Soldiers were there, and each and everyone took a position and was ready to fight.
Did you guys mount a defense for State House?
Ndax yéen dajale woon ngeen pour aar State House?
Waaw parew nañ pour xeex. Ak State House moom parew nañ pour defend ko de laata because fetel yu mënta nekk foofu moom yëpp génne woon nañ leen.
Yes, we were ready to defend the State House. We mounted a defense, and all the guns in the State House, we took them all out and prepared.
Who commanded that defense?
Kan moo jiite woon
defense that was organized?
Li ngeen oote woon noonu pour aar State House kan moo leen jiite woon?
Lantambon Tamba.
What responsibilities were you given?
Yéen yan cër lañ leen joxoon ne loolu ngeen war a def?
Yow personally.
Surtout yow sa boppa.
Man bodyguard la I was daily kay operation am ngi kenn amul responsibility ñepp fa nek rek ku ci nek rek you are waiting for an order.
But that is very much different from what an army does. When there is an operation, you are organized. You just not there by being there. You are organized. You have particular tasks that are assigned.
Why loolu nekkul lu faral di am nag ci wàlli soldaar gi bu xew-xew yi amee dañ leen a boole ku ci nekk ñu sas la li nga xam ne moom nga war a def ngeen waajal ko.
No, State House ñoom lantombo ñoom defoon nañ loolu waaye man dama la wan ma ne la man I was not part of it. Man nekkumoon duty dama ñëwoon for this thing so man lu ma ñëw rek man la ma fekk foofu loolu laay mën a bokk rek waaye man mën ma jox responsabilité extra.
As I said, I'm a bodyguard. So when I came and found this situation and State House, after all that that transpired there, I was there and I decided to be part of the people who are in the State House to defend the State House. And nobody gave me any other responsibility.
But it is really unheard of for an army which is mounting a defense, waiting for an attack, to just have its people free-flowing around without any particular tasks or any particular rules.
Wali de moom doy na waar na pour ay soldat yoo xam ne ñu ngi dajaloo pour aar béréb di xaar nag pour songa boo xam ne dina war a ñëw dal ci seen kaw ñu bàyyi leen noonu rek ñuy tambambaalu amul benn sas boo xam ne moom lañ taxaw pour waajal songa boobu noonu.
Waaw yow xëy na da nga ko gisee noonu waaye at that present moment State House bépp soldat bu fa nekkoon ñu ñëpp ku ci nekk amul na respect am na foo nekkoon foo téyoon foo doon defend because bala ko bi sax loolu mu fa woon.
Let's stay focused and answer the questions. Did you have a particular role or did you not have a particular role at that time as part of the defense for State House?
dañ jublu ci lii yow mii ci sa boppa amoon na benn taxawaay boo xam ne yow moom nga jëloon pour taxawee ko mu bokk ci sa taxawaay ngir mun a aar State House.
am na luñ la sasoon.
No, man, sasu ñu woon dara definitely.
Definitely, I was not given any task.
Okay. Could you give us just a basic idea of the defense that was mounted for State House?
nga waxal ñu rek pour ñu xam yéen ban façon jéego lan ngeen jëloon pour mun a aar foofu di State House.
State House boo ñëwee si main gate bi mooy bunta bu nga xam ne dafa nekkee si boori lopitaan bi. State House, the main gate which was facing the hospital. boo ñëwee yaa ngi fa am Bombardier.
If you come around that, Bombardier was there.
nga amoon benn fetal bu ñëw GPMG.
He had a gun called the GPMG.
mooy General Purpose Machine Gun.
It is the General Purpose Machine Gun.
fetal boobu moom dafay jël ay bali fetal yu bëri la mën a jël.
That gun takes a lot of bullets.
te moom mu ngi ko amee foofu.
He was having that gun there.
sanga si nekkoon foofu yëpp boo yaa ngi fa nekk ñu ngi ko maam.
And all the guard posts there, the sangas, were all manned by soldiers. If you go to the Marina side, Lieutenant Sonko was also there.
So, the physical guard be not responsible.
The physical guard were responsible for that.
Bodyguards.
That's not a bodyguard's job.
So, but the physical guard be?
But the physical guard,
they have done the same game.
They did their job.
Because he was there commanding them.
Because they were under Lantombon Tamba and he himself was there commanding them.
Would you say that there was a strong defense of the State House?
Would
you say ndax mun nga wax ne amoon na kaaraange bu dëgër bu doon garder State House ci jamono jooju?
Waaw loolu amoon na fa.
Yes, that was there.
Te Edu sax.
And even Edu,
bu ñëwee ak gaayam yi,
when he came with his people,
ñoom loolu lañ doon ragal ñu ne we will fight them because they know us. Wax na loolu.
Yes, and he said they will fight because they know them.
We will fight them because they know
that. Because he said these people will fight them That was said by Edu, because they know these people, and he knew that these people were ready to fight. So that's why he said they will fight him.
Let us just stick to the most important facts. Before the arrival of the coupists, the plan at State House under Langtombong Tamba was to mount a defense, correct?
State House, State House.
Wow. Yes. Okay. And all the necessary posts to defend State House were occupied pursuant to the order he gave, correct?
Te palace nga xamne yépp soldat war na fa taxaw nañ fa pour gis ne dinañ aar State House.
Wa lolu def nako? Yes, he did that. Tell us what happened after all that. All the posts have been manned. You guys are there waiting. Tell us what happened.
Légui wax ñu nak lan mo xew comme que soldat yi ku ci nekk jël nga sa taxaway pour aar State House. Lan mo xew gannaaw bobu?
Legi bu nekké ci lool ci la ñëk gis seen gaay force ñu ñëk ñëw moy Edu ak timam Edward Singate ak timam ñu ngi ñëw ci bori l'hôpital bi bori moy Makati Square fofu.
As we were there waiting, it was Edward and his team who first approached the place. In fact, they came via the gate which was facing the hospital area. That area is the area that they took to come.
The witness said two contradictory areas, two areas that are on opposite sides. He said RVH, that gate, and around Makati Square. And these are two different gates in opposite directions. Tell us which gate Edward took. RVH is Makati Square. Sorry, RVH is Marina Parade. Makati Square is around Ministry of Health. Or quadrangle. Which gate did Edward took?
Okay, you are right. So, okay. So it's Marsabi. Somebody Marsabi. You are right.
Yes, you are right. Edward and his people came via the road from the market area.
And tell us what happened.
When he came, I was standing there. Bakari Kamara was standing near me.
Then they need communication.
And they needed the communication. They wanted to talk to us.
So, Bakari Kamara no sacrifice Bopum Kumudem. Cannot Kumudem. Why Bakari Kamara Mone the Fadam Pruahum?
Bakari Kamara decided to sacrifice and go and talk to them. Nobody sent him, but he said he was going to talk to them, and he went.
So Mudem
he went and discussed with them.
What rank was Bakari Kamara at the time?
Bakari Kamara, ban mahamala yore won jamono joju.
Sergeant loan pare oddly loan to the president.
He was a sergeant and he was also an orderly to the president.
And was it normal that he would do that without instructions from his command?
Ndax jaadu won na nak pour mu def lolu te fekk ki nga xamne moy njitam joxot ko ndigal li.
Wa man na ko def.
Yes, he could do that.
Okay. So what happened when he went there?
When he went and came back, he said, we cannot fight these people. He said, these people have very heavy arms. When he said that, Fafa Jata, he was a sergeant, and that's the time when he was scared. And he fired.
The first shot State House.
It was the first shot which was fired at the State House.
Was the shot directed at people? At any particular target?
No, he was panic-stricken.
It was a negligent discharge, was it?
Yes, it was. That's how he shot the gun.
What happened after that?
After that,
and after that, they said, let's open the gates so that they can go in. Lantongbang said these gates will not be opened.
Unless and until Momo am command.
Unless and until he has
that order to open the State House.
He has to get an order to open the gates of State House for them to come in.
Madam communication of Baluo or State Jawara for Mona am Kumanda Figai for Mona Ubundabi.
Then he told Bakari Kamara to wait. He was going to try and communicate with Bajo or Jawara himself so that they will have an order which might allow them to open the gates. Just as he was about to go into his office,
then boys go on commander already these people
and somebody told him, hey commander, these people have already breached and entered this already. That's Yaya and others who came through the Marina Parade Road around the hospital area.
Lieutenant Sonko
Lieutenant Sonko was there. It was Lieutenant Sonko who allowed them to come in.
But that is contrary to the evidence we received. Edward Singate himself told the commission that it was his group that entered State House first.
Edward Singate mom ci bopam wax na fi ne mom ak mbolo mim andal ñoo di Kaduga State House.
What do you say about that?
Lo wax ci lolu.
Lu alquran la ikati.
I took the Quran.
Wat mané deug lay wax.
And I swore that I'm going to tell the truth.
Man ma fa nekkon.
And I was there.
Lama xam lolu la wax.
What I know, that's what I'm going to say.
But I had some pre-hearing meeting with you. Even there, you confirmed to me that it was Edward Singate's group that first entered State House from McCarthy Square End.
Waaye yow ci sa bopp sax am na waxtaan woo xam ne defoon naa ko yow balaa ngaa ñëw fii te yow li ma waxoon mooy ne Edward Singate ak ñim àndal ñoo njëkk a dugg jaaree ko ci boori bunta ba féetee McCarthy Square.
No, manu waxuma lolu kasul mala wax moy
what I said
luma wax ak lo bind suma statement ak lama wax
what I said and what I wrote in my statement
moy lu am
is what happened.
Edward Singate
and Edward Singate
mom groupe am ñakku ñu dugg li moy la xam State House to la wax State House moy Yaya Jammeh.
It was not Edward Singate and his group who first entered State House. It was Yaya Jammeh and his team who first entered State House. And if you check the statement that I wrote, that's what you will find there. You will not see anything else there. And before I talk to you, anybody that I talk to, this is what I told them. There's nothing worth for me to tell lies.
Mr. Witness, it is not being suggested that you are lying.
Well,
we are not suggesting that you intend to mislead the commission. What I am telling you is that the evidence you have just adduced is inconsistent with the body of evidence we've received so far.
Yes, that could be.
And also, I am telling you that what you told me before the hearing is inconsistent with what you are saying now. I remember clearly what you said. But let's put that aside because you said that outside the commission hearing. And I have your statement. And let me read out what you have in your statement. It does not state exactly who came in first. But it would shed some light on it. Because there are two important issues. Which group came in first? And on what basis did they come in? This is what you said. After a few minutes,
gannaaw ay waxtu yu néew.
We saw a team led by Edward Singate who insisted that they want to talk to us.
Amna mbolo mo xamne gis nañ ko Edward Singate mo ko jité won ñom ñu dëggal rek ne dañ bëgg wax ak ñun.
Did you say that?
Wax nga loolu.
Yes, I said that. So it was Bakari Kamara who voluntarily went to talk to them.
Bakari Kamara mo wakilu mu dem wax ak ñoom.
You said that.
Wax nga loolu.
Yes. And upon his return, he said, these people are heavily armed and we cannot stand them.
Bam delu ci waté rek ci lañu na ñi nak ñoom ay gannaay yu dëgër lañ amé ñun de mëna xéxa ñoom.
Wow. Yes. At that moment, Lang Tombong insisted that they will not enter until he gets the order, and was heading to his office.
Jamono bobu nak Lan Tombong ci la dal di bañ ne ñoom duñ ubbi bunta bi de fekk amuñ ndigal nonu la dem nak jublu gi ci office am.
Wow, lolu wax nako. Yes, I said that. And subsequently saw the other team from the back gate had already captured some of our men.
Ci gannaaw gi nag ci lañ gis ne yeneen mbooloo mi nga xam ne ñoo jaaree ca bunti gannaaw ga ñoom am na suñ ay nit yoo xam ne sax jàpp nañ leen ba pare.
Well, yes. That was the time he said, open for them.
Jamono boobu nag ci la wax ne ubbil leen leen.
Wow. Yes. So there is no need to open if they are already in.
Bon nak su fekkee ne ñu nga ca biir ba pare jarut ñuy wax ne ñu ubbi.
Waaw ñaari bunta la. Yes, there are two gates. In fact, wow, it was Musa Jame who opened the Makati Square.
Da xam sax Musa Jame moo ubbi bunta ba nga xam ne moo faree ca wàlli Makati Square.
Correct.
No, man mala confirm ni Musa Jame moko ubi wut ko.
No, I can confirm.
Waaye lu ma mën a wax mooy Lan Tombong dafa bañoon na bunta bu ubi.
That you have said.
Wow.
You have said in your statement.
Wow.
You have said in your oral testimony without being prompted and without reference to the statement. You told me that outside the hearing you have maintained that again.
Okay.
So that is not an issue for now.
Okay.
The issue is, was an order subsequently given for the gates to be opened, knowing fully well that, or accepting at that stage, that State House can no longer be defended.
Léegi li ma laajte mooy ndax am na ndigal boo xam ne joxe nañ ko pour ñu ubbi bunta bi gannaaw buñ xamee ne digga rek jamono jooju moom mënatuñoo aar State House.
Waaw loolu ab na.
Yes, that happened. All right. We have received evidence
am na ay seede yoo xam ne jot nañ ko fi.
That there was a conversation between Lang Tombong and Yaya Jammeh over the phone in Jola.
Ne am na kàddu yoo xam ne dox na diggante Lang Tombong ak Yaya Jammeh ñu doon ko wax ci téléphone te ci làkki Jola lañ ko doon wax.
In which Lang Tombong agreed to open the gates of State House, and he opened when Yaya Jammeh's team arrived.
Ci la nangu nag pour ubbi bunti State House te daf ko ubbi fekk Yaya Jammeh ak ñim àndal egsi nañ State House.
You being a person who was present there.
Yow mi nga xam ne yow ci sa boppa yaa fa teewoon.
Did you see anything to suggest that statement is true?
Ndax gis nga dara loo xam ne mën naa dëggal ne lii ma wax ni moom dëgg la.
Loolu nekkut dëgg.
That's not true. Why did you say that?
Lu tax nga ne du dëgg?
Ndax bu nekkoon loolu dëgg la.
If that is the truth,
then Lan Tombong xam na Yaya Jammeh.
Knew Yaya Jammeh.
Boo xamee ne Yaya Jammeh.
If he knows that Yaya Jammeh
dafa pare pour def coup.
is ready to organize or stage a coup.
Yaya Jammeh moog Lan Tombong.
Yaya Jammeh and Lan Tombong.
Foog naa.
I think.
Lan Tombong moom.
Lan Tombong himself.
Yaya Jammeh mën naa am ak moom loo xam ne nii moom dana ko mën a dana xam ne dadde moom dana ko sympathize mu support ko ci la moo def waaye Lan Tombong amul fenn fu mu supporté Yaya Jammeh So that means ne Yaya Jammeh ak Lantomo amuñ anything in common. Lantomo sa Yaya Jammeh daf ko uludon Lantomo.
Well, as things were going, Lang Tombong could have been somebody who might have sympathized Yaya Jammeh, but on this particular day, there was nothing like that, and Lang Tombong didn't have anything to do with Yaya Jammeh. In fact, Yaya Jammeh, Lang Tombong was against opening the gates. This is why he tried to sort for permission, but Lang Tombong was not on his side.
The answer is long and muddled, a bit difficult to comprehend. But I'm not after your own personal views as to the relationship. I don't want you, I'm not inviting you to speculate. All I want you to say, to answer, to talk about is, from what you saw, is the suggestion that Lang Tombong spoke to Yaya Jammeh and ordered you guys to open the gate?
Because Bena, we know from the Lang Tombong. There is some friend for Lang Tombong jere telephone dewa. Pour mo wax ñom baaje sax dafa waroon dem office am pour wax. So bu nekkoon communication bo mu fa nek loolu la mëna amé te amut fa.
There was no instance where Lang Tombong communicated with somebody on the phone. And Lang Tombong didn't speak to Yaya Jammeh on the phone. In fact, if there was going to be a communication, Lang Tombong wanted to go and make the call in his office, but to talk to Yaya Jammeh, that didn't happen.
Good, thank you very much. And after all these groups, these two groups, converge into State House, what happened?
waa baax na bon jërëjëf léegi nag gannaaw boo xamee ne ñaari mbooloo yi yëpp nag dugga nañ biir State House lana xew.
State House.
When they came into State House,
man dama move to dama dem si boori garage Jawara seen oto yi fu ñu nekk foofu laa dem taxaw.
I went to the garage where Jawara's vehicles are usually parked. That's where I went and I stood there.
Man nga study ñoom seen movement.
I was studying their movements, watching.
Paul Bojang wax ni.
That was the time when Paul Bojang told me.
That they are coming for you.
We are coming for you.
We know Jawara nekk moom la ñoo laaj tey to yaa yóbbu Jawara, so they want to know that from you.
And we are coming for you for the purpose of knowing where Jawara is, because you took him to wherever he is, and that's why we are coming for you.
Non la dem si boori garden bi.
That's how I went towards the garden.
So my fence, my jala fence, madam.
Then I decided to scale the fence and go.
From the State House, my escape.
From the State House, I escaped. I said to them, even if you are going to kill me, I will not tell you where Jawara is.
Who did you say that to?
Huh? That's
what I said.
So I have to go. I will not reveal that to them.
I said that in my mind. I said to myself that wherever Jawara is, I will not tell them, even if they are going to kill me.
Madam must stay Tabakuro officer Lamin Jan Kiran Fuflane for 2 days.
I went and stayed with Mod Lamin Jan, a former NIA officer. I stayed at his home for 2 days.
I never revealed for Jawara Neka because when you madam talk to NIA officer Bogmun, Purbanyawa, the secret in Jawara Fina Neka or anything.
Because the reason why I went to stay at that NIA man's home is that I don't want to reveal the secret where Jawara is so that they'll capture him. I didn't want that.
Mr. Witness, in all honesty, you had it in your mind that revealing that Jawara was at the boat would have endangered him? It was that what you had in your mind?
No, man buguma among them anything.
No, I just didn't want to have anything to do with them.
So it was not about revealing where Jawara was or where...
No part of Sumaligela.
Yes, that was part of my job.
All right, but obviously, probably even before you reached Tobacco Road, it was known to almost everybody that Jawara was on board the vessel.
Hejna sax yow balanga don egg State House balanga don egg Tobacco Road ñi xamone nañ ne Jawara mu ca gal ga ñu bari xamone nañ ko.
xam na ñoom mën nañoo am tuumaay ndax kenn rek moo leen mën a wax fa Jawara nekk ak leen mooy Alagie Gaye te Alagie Gaye moo dem ak Jawara. so bu leen ko kenn ñoom ñu nekk State House mënuñoo xam.
Yes, at that time, those who were at the State House, they didn't know because Alagie Gaye was the guy who went with Jawara. And those who were at the State House, they didn't know.
Mr. Gaye, it's quite obvious that you contributed, you performed your role in escorting the president to the vessel. That is a given. No one can take that from you. Perhaps we should give you a medal of honor for that. But that aside, the fact that Jara was at the vessel was a notorious fact because that was announced for all to understand.
Alagie Gaye dëgg la ànd nañ ci nangu nañ ne yow bokk nga ci ñi nga xam ne ñoo rëccaloo Jawara dugal ko ca biir gaal ga loolu moom ñu ngi la cee gërëm di la ci tagg ndax mun nañ la cee jox sax ab taranga waaye nekkoon na ci biir gaal gi loolu nekkoon du umpa kenn.
waaw loolu mun naa ñàkk umpa kenn after ñun foog naa si lañ ko xam.
Yes, that could be an open secret. In fact, it was after that they came to know.
The next few days, the members of the junta were busy assigning new responsibilities to people, correct?
ay fan yu néew gannaaw loolu ñi nga xam ne ñoo bokk ci mbooloo junta boobu noonu nga xam ne ñoo def coup d'état bi ñoom nag jamono jooju ñu ngi ñàkk a jot nag di seet ku ci nekk ban place lañ la war a jox.
Wow.
Yes.
Where was Langtombong first deployed? As far as you know?
yow ci sa wàlli xam-xam Langtombong fan lañ ko njëkk a yóbbu.
Langtombong dañ ko yóbbu fële MT police lañ ko yóbbu. nekk foofu noonu. te naa yaa jame daf ko meroon because buntu bu doon State House loolu moo tax mu meroon mu yóbbu ko foofu.
I think Yaya Jammeh was angry because of Langtombong's refusal to open the gates. I think that's why he took him to that place empty, the police.
That's your opinion, isn't it?
That's what happened.
I mean, I'm talking about the reasons.
Because yes, that's what happened.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Perhaps this is a convenient time to take a break, and we'll finish when we return.
Well, we will reveal where you can get coffee. We'll take a 30-minute break and come back at 12:20.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and meeting is adjourned.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la skincare la 2020 lañ wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal bel la ka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi defee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw fii ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skin care plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu ngi United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes you know fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my love like fire
Miss V Designer Outlet is the #1 quality and affordable stop shop for all your needs. Get your evening dresses, suit and ties, office wears for both ladies and gentlemen, beach wears, sport wears, pure leather shoes for men, quality belts, bags, heels for all beautiful ladies, original perfumes, accessories, and a lot more. Find us at Kololini Road opposite Gaddafi Mosque at the Aqua Preacher Station, or call us on 295-3411 or 764-2486. Miss B Designer Outlet. Shop right, look good.
When we touch down, better broke down.
Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
That's how she became mine and see that.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la. 2020 lañ wax de. Waaw. Fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache. Perfect skin. Skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek. Loo lañ soxlaati rek. Maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin ngeen xam ngeen fan la. Fii ngeen di ñëw. Suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentey tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner, Kiwi Eye, the whole range, Lighten Up Gold, Tomatine. I mean, the list can just go on and on and on and on. Lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox. Skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu ngi United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit. balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes, you know, fragrances, men's shirts, accessories. We do dresses as well. We do blouses. I mean, we do shoes. Name it, we do them. Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection. Zero task. Fu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task. Kenn waratu fi am problème kanam. Kenn waratu fi am problème picture. Boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii.